전사자의 유해가 안치되어 있습니다. 이 유해는 미 국방부 전쟁포로 실종자 확인국이
Ladies and gentlemen, the command chaplain, Colonel Samuel S. Lee.
군종실장 사무엘 리 대령의 기도가 있겠습니다.
하나님, 이국 멀리에서 듣지도 알지도 못하는 한국의 존재가 풍전등화 같을 때에 나라의 부름에 응답한 미군 병사와 그와 함께 어깨를 나란히 하고 지위와 고통 그리고 죽음까지 함께한 대한민국의 아들이 오늘 우리에게 돌아왔습니다. 그들을 사랑하는 가족들의 아픔을 우리가 어떻게 위로할 수 있겠습니까? 하지만 당신께서 그들을 위로하시고 평안을 주소서. 그리고 저들이 그렇게 또 지키고자 했던 평화와 자유를 더욱 존중하게 하옵소서. Almighty and merciful God, who is the foundation of all, we come before you with the humility and solemnness as we give courage and the strength of these your servants who have paid the supreme sacrifice. God, have mercy upon us as we welcome the remains of our fallen brothers. It also bring them consolation from you. Grant them your grace and peace to face the challenge of today as they remember the courageous sacrifice of their loved ones. God, we thank you for the lives of those two men we honored here today. We are grateful for their dedicated service to their country and their fellow citizens. It is my prayer that we may continue to be channels of blessings to humanity. Guide us of all. I pray from moment to moment that in all times we might remember that we are called to be the defender.
내외 귀빈 여러분, 대한민국 송영무 국방장관님의 추모사가 있겠습니다.
먼저 오늘 한미 양국이 6.25 전쟁 전사자 유해를 상호 봉환하게 된 것을 매우 뜻깊게 생각합니다. 전사자 유해 발굴에 헌신하고 있는 한미 양국 관계자 여러분께 감사의 인사를 전합니다. 또한 유가족 여러분께 깊은 위로의 말씀을 올립니다. 6.25 전쟁 당시 20만여 명의 한미 장병들이 이 땅을 지키기 위해서 희생하셨습니다. 그 중에서 국군 12만 명, 미군 8천여 명은 아직도 유해조차 찾지 못하고 있습니다. 다행히 오늘 미 1기병사단 소속 카투사로 복무했던 고 윤경혁 일병과 미 24사단 소속 이름 모를 장병의 유해가 가족과 조국의 품으로 돌아가게 되었습니다. 이들은 자유와 평화를 위해 함께 싸운 전우이자 진정한 영웅입니다. 한미 영웅들의 전애와 용기는 세계사에 유례없이 강한 동맹으로 발전하여 새로운 평화를 만들어 가고 있습니다. 내외 귀빈 여러분, 우리는 지금 한반도 비핵화와 평화 정착을 위한 안보의 대전환기에 맞고 있습니다. 쉽지 않은 여정이 되겠지만 영웅들의 유해를 찾기 위해 우리의 노력은 평화 정착을 향한 또 다른 길을 열어줄 것입니다. 현재 북한 지역에서 발견된 미군의 유해를 송환하기 위해 북미 간의 협의가 진행 중에 있습니다. 또한 언젠가는 남과 북이 DMZ에서 공동으로 유해 발굴할 날이 올 것을 기대합니다. 이에 대비하여 우리 군은 유해 발굴단의 전문 인력과 예산을 대폭 확충하고 상시 투입 태세를 유지할 것입니다. 이러한 기회를 통하여 우리는 한반도의 평화와 안정으로 가는 길을 더욱 공고히 다질 수 있을 것입니다. 대한민국 국군 유해 발굴단과 미국 DPAA 관계자 여러분께 다시 한번 감사의 말씀을 드립니다. 고향으로 돌아가는 두 영웅의 명복을 빌며 이 땅 어딘가에 남아있을 영웅들의 유해를 하루빨리 찾을 수 있기를 간절히 기원합니다. 감사합니다.
여러분 안녕하십니까? UN 사령관입니다. Good morning, everyone. I'm General Vincent Brooks, the commander of the United Nations Command. Minister Sung Yong-moo, Minister Pyu Jin, Excellencies of the Diplomatic Corps, ladies and gentlemen, Alliance representatives, thank you all for joining us today on this solemn occasion. We are gathered here to fulfill our solemn obligation to never forget those who have fallen in battle and those who have been listed as missing in action or prisoner of war. Our solemn obligation to remember is the least of our responsibilities. The greater responsibility is to account for every one of them and return them to their families, bringing to an end the years of uncertainty and anguish. Today, 2 of our warriors are being returned to their countries and to their families after years of searching and finding and testing to determine identity. May this be the journey of all who remain missing in action or listed as a prisoner. I thank the Minister of Defense of the Republic of Korea, Minister Sung Yong-moo, himself a veteran and a warrior, for the honor of sharing this ceremony. And I also thank the members of the Republic of Korea Ministry of National Defense Agency for Killed in Action Recovery and Identification, better known as MACRI, as well as their American counterpart, the United States Defense Prisoner of War Missing in Action Accounting Agency, DPAA, led by my friend and fellow warrior, Director Kelly McCaig, for their relentless work, truly relentless work, in gaining a full accountability. And Kelly, thank you for your presence today. It's good to see you again. I am heartened to see in attendance today the representatives of our many sending states, nations who, unified under the United Nations banner, sacrificed blood and treasure to ensure the freedom of the Republic of Korea and to the preservation of regional security and international order. The commitment of nations to that same cause lives on today in the United Nations Command, which is the home for international commitments to the Korean Peninsula, the guarantor of the Armistice Agreement, and the enabler of ongoing diplomatic talks that give us hope in the possibility of a long sought-after peace. Finally, to the families of these two warriors, our sincere condolences on the loss of your loved one. I pray that this ceremony will bring a sense of closure to your family and that you will be comforted in knowing that they were honored appropriately. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for your presence today. Good day.
Share in this special repatriation ceremony and to represent the United States Department of Defense and the American people at the revered Seoul National Cemetery. First, I'm honored to represent the 700 military and civilian professionals of the Defense POW MIA Accounting Agency who have devoted themselves to the honorable mission of accounting for personnel who went missing from past conflicts. Emblematic of the ironclad alliance between the Republic of Korea and the United States of America, DPA values its strong partnership with the Ministry of Defense Agency for KIA recovery and identification. Macri's 18-year dedication to this mission has forged a lasting bond between our teams. Secondly, I'm honored to stand before you today as an American, for it is on behalf of our grateful nation that I receive what is believed to be the remains of one of our fallen countrymen, and more importantly, on behalf of the United States, to return to you the remains of Private Yoon Kyung-hook, a brave Republic of Korea soldier who fought alongside our 1st Cavalry Division at Unsan. It is my fondest hope that this ceremony is able to bring solace to the Yoon family for their loved one's sacrifice in keeping their country free, and results in the identification of another missing U.S. service member. Two families from very different cultures, separated by a great geographic distance. Yet they shared many of the same shadows of grief and uncertainty over the loss of their loved one, as their nations vigorously work to provide answers and consolation. The fact that the Republic of Korea and the United States are staunchly committed to find, recover, repatriate, and honor those who sacrificed their lives in the defense of liberty is a strong testament of our nation's shared values. Despite the significant numbers of missing and the steep challenges of the efforts, we persevere because we cannot forget their sacrifice nor the closure owed to their families. To account for our missing is a noble and sacred endeavor. As Macri and DPA continue to together sustain our strong collaboration and successes, may there be many more ceremonies that bring a sense of relief to families, to give them the opportunity to properly close a chapter of their family's history, and to allow our nations to render proper honors for our fallen heroes. We must never forget.
호국 영웅들이 고국으로 귀환하는 길에 경의를 표해주시기 바랍니다.
Present arms.
받들어 총.
Ladies and gentlemen, please face inwards as the cast pass your aisle. We ask that you join us to render final.
교회 귀빈 여러분, 복음 영웅을 향해 서주시기 바랍니다.